Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Crimson Dawn Lore, where I, the author, teach you, the viewer, about the world of Crimson Dawn. Today is the beginning of a mini-series on the character that my channel is based on, Rik Latyeskov, who was the first premier of the new Soviet Union. Today we'll be covering his introduction, early life, and prelude to the Latyeskovist Revolution, which I already did a video on about a little over 3 years ago as the first episode of Crimson Dawn Lore. I'll provide a link in the description to both that video and the whole web novel if you haven't read it yet. Premier Latyeskov has been the head of state of the new Soviet Union since 2024, leading the nation that he forged from the ashes of the Second Russian Civil War upon defeating the remnants of the Russian Reich led by Führer Viktor Khrushchev. Latyeskov was born in Moscow on February 3, 1992, shortly after the fall of the old Soviet Union. Hearing stories about the old Soviet Union from his father, who was one of the founding members of the Communist Party of the Russian Federation, Latyeskov was inspired to follow in his father's footsteps. Though like his father, the young Latyeskov saw the mistakes that the Soviet Union made in the past, especially the extremely authoritarian nature of Joseph Stalin's dictatorship. This led him to make his own ideology, and through many debates throughout his university life, he grew in popularity in the CPRF. In early 2016 in the Crimson Dawn timeline, Zyuganov stepped down from the party leadership, and Latyeskov saw this opportunity to take over the party and oversee massive changes to its doctrine, turning it from a Stalinist-leaning one to that of his own ideology. Following Latyeskov's changes to what he now called the new CPRF in early 2016, he announced his candidacy for the president of the Russian Federation soon afterward. The polls then skyrocketed in his favor, bringing the new CPRF's popularity to unforeseen heights. When the Second Great Depression struck Russia, they became even more popular, even eclipsing the seemingly invincible United Russia Party. Seeing the rise of these so-called Latyeskovists, this prompted a fascist-leaning general of the Russian army named Viktor Khrushchev to take matters into his own hands, staging a coup d'etat against Vladimir Putin and taking Russia for himself, turning it into a fascist state known as the Russian Reich, with Khrushchev as its Führer. And that concludes today's episode of Crimson Dawn Lore. Tune in next week where I cover Latyeskov's involvement in the Second Russian Civil War and its aftermath.